Interview mit dem Julian Gerald. Ich habe vorher noch nie etwas von dem her gehört. Ja, und jetzt hat er einen riesigen Film gemacht, der mir extrem gut gefällt. Und ich bin hingerissen und jetzt muss ich aufpassen, dass ich mich nicht, dass ich zu schwelgerisch bin während dem Interview.
It's the most beautiful house I've ever seen.
How kind you are.
What was the biggest challenge to do this movie?
There were many big challenges. In England, it's a sacred cow, the book. Everybody loves it and thinks they own the book, so you tamper it at your own risk. So I was, I was worried about what the reaction would be. But it's got so many vivid, interesting characters, some great settings, and such an unusual love story. This one, I was very attracted to make it. But we're filming in the most enormous, beautiful country houses, but to light these is extraordinarily difficult. And you have to negotiate with the owner of the house that you'd like to basically take over his mansion that's been in his family for hundreds of years. And then we went to Venice and filming on the water in Venice with crowd scenes at night with crowds that you can't communicate to because I don't speak Italian. That was very, very tricky, but such a beautiful place to be.
Tread carefully, Mr. Ryder. Hello, Charles.
Emma Thompson plays the part of Lady Marchmain. Why did you cast Emma Thompson?
Well, at first I wasn't sure she was right because I always think of her as playing the good, decent character. And when you meet her, she's so young and fun and liberal and lively. And it seemed such a long way away from the type of person Lady Marchmain is, who's cold and forbidding. But actually what Emma brings to the part, I think, is she invests the character in real humanity. So instead of being this one-dimensional evil matriarch, she becomes a real person who's trying to do the best she can for her children. Unfortunately, her best doesn't do them any good, and so we have this terrible conflict and tragedy between them.
Let's talk about the scene where Lord Marchmain is gonna die, and he's atheist and he converts to Catholic. Yeah? I got it right.
Yes.
So before he dies, he crosses on himself. So are you satisfied with this scene?
Well, what we don't see in the film is that when he marries Lady Marchmain, he becomes a Catholic. And one of the great themes that war has is that once you're a Catholic, you're attached by an invisible thread. He has this rather beautiful fishing metaphor, and that you may think you can escape and become an atheist, but in fact, at some point in your life, you will be reeled back in and brought back to God. And it's a rather beautiful and interesting idea. And I think when the book came out, it was a scene, when Lord Marchmain crossed himself, it's a scene people react very strongly to. Some people are very angry about it, some people are very moved, and some people agree with it, depending on your religious point of view or whether you're an atheist. So it is a very key scene in the book. It's highly theatrical in a way, but a very key scene that relates to the meaning and theme of the book and the film.